Hello learners, this is Ajit, I'll be the instructor for Arduino programming course. In the previous episode, you have learned the operation of setup and loop function, which replicates the similar characteristics of main function in C or C++. So without any delay, we will directly jump into the content of this episode. I know, many of you don't have Arduino boards with you, so you might have faced a problem while uploading the code to the board. So you might have got this error like upload error, failed uploading, no upload port is provided. Because your Arduino IDE is expecting any of the boards to be connected to it, to the USB port. But that's totally fine. This is not gonna stop you from the journey of learning because we have Tinkercad for those who don't have Arduino boards of their own. If you don't know what is Tinkercad, I would recommend you to check out my 4th episode. Link is in the description or tap on the I button. So we will not waste our time just by discussing the previous concepts. So open your internet browser and type in www.tinkercad.com and hit enter, which will take you to the main page. Right below your profile, by default, it is in 3D design. So you need to get down into circuits. Once you tap on circuits, you'll find a different interface. So tap on create new circuit, which will land you to the working area. In this episode, I'll be repeating the operation concept of setup and loop function. If you don't know what is setup and loop function, link is in the I button. Keeping extras aside, now let's drop down the Arduino board to the working area and then tap on the code menu at the right top. By default, it is in blocks. Change it to text and then continue. Now clear the editor and then type the bare minimum code. To invoke the serial library, we need to write serial.begin and pass the parameter 9600. 9600 refers to the bits per second, which means we can transmit or receive 9600 bits from computer to Arduino or from Arduino to computer. So as we discussed in the previous episode, we'll be actually printing a line in setup and loop. We'll see how it is actually going to work, how it actually going to behave inside the setup and inside the loop. So I'll be printing serial. So after running the code, you can see this line is getting printed once because we have written the content inside the setup that is going to execute the code only once. So what if we write the same code inside the loop function? We'll stop the simulation and we'll clear the serial monitor and then we'll just type serial println and this line is getting printed. We'll change this to repeatedly. Start the simulation. So this line is getting printed once and then the line is getting printed repeatedly because this line is getting printed repeatedly because we have written the content inside the loop. So that is going to loop every microsecond because our Arduino has been clocked with the 16 megahertz oscillator. So this is how it is going to work, and this is how we can use Tinkercad for serial communication. I hope this was helpful for you. We will meet in the next episode. Thank you.